Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, my dear student. How are you? In your house. I hope you are fine in your house. And I am also fine in my position. Today, I am standing here with another class for you all the students. Before starting my class, I would like to share something about Raspberry Online School. You already have known that Raspberry Online School is a online platform from where you can learn so many items of topics of different subjects that is taken from your textbook. Today I am also standing here for discussing with another topics. In this platform, online platform, about 60 teachers are working as the online teacher, and from these teachers you are getting good guideline and getting different topics discussion, and you are enjoying the class very much, I hope. Before starting the class, I would like to share about myself. I am Imran Hossain, Assistant Teacher English, Shere Bangla Girls High School, Rajbari. Today I am standing with a class about the discussion of transformation of sentence, that is for the student of class 8. Okay, my dear student, take your notebook and write down what I write on the board and try to understand what I discuss. Okay, let's start the class. I would like to share something about today's topics. You know that at the last class I discussed about also transformation of sentence, and there I discussed about affirmative to negative sentence. Okay, and there was some rules of that topics, and I hope you have enjoyed the class very well and you have understood all the rules what I discussed. Today I also have arranged some rules for all the students, not only for the students of Raspberry but also for the students all over the Bangladesh. Okay, today our topics is affirmative to interrogative. We learn about these topics, some sentences and some rules. I hope you will enjoy the rules very well and you will learn so many things. Okay, start our study, today's study. Okay, my dear student, you know that affirmative sentence is the sentence that is taken yes controversial, and interrogative sentence is a such kind of sentence. In the sentence some questions is asked to the reader or listeners. Okay, here we will learn about some rules which will help you to take good mark in your examination. Okay, my dear student, before discussing the rules, I would like to share some clue or initial discussion of that topics. Okay, my dear student, that is present form equal don't, past form equal didn't, verb plus s oblique yes equal doesn't, Okay, my dear student, I have written 5 item and 5 technique, and if you understand 5 technique, you can take and understand the rules what I will discuss today, that is affirmative to interrogative sentence. First of all, present form. If you see the present form of verb in affirmative sentence, you have to use don't. If you see past form, that time you have to use didn't. If you see verb plus is by yes in the affirmative sentence, that time you have to use doesn't. Auxiliary verb. If you see auxiliary verb in the affirmative sentence, you have to use auxiliary verb plus in comma t. Okay. And the last one is in the affirmative sentence, you can see every, some, all, body. Such type of word are starting point of that sentence. That time we have to use who plus questions, other part. Okay. I hope you have enjoyed this technique, and I will discuss about all the things. Okay. Now we will go to the rule 1. What can we see in the rule 1? Okay. Rule 1. If the affirmative sentence is affirmative, that time we have to use negative in to do interrogative. Okay. Now try to understand with an example. He was very active. Okay. I like to share about something interrogative. Interrogative is when you will do the interrogative sentence, that time at the first of the subject you have to use auxiliary verb, and if the sentence is affirmative, the interrogative sentence will be negative. Have you understood? Okay, this is the affirmative sentence, and you have to use negative sense in interrogative sentence. The answer is that auxiliary verb was affirmative, you have to use negative. Wasn't he very active? You have to remember one thing, that is, if you don't use the question mark here at the last of the sentence, you cannot hope to get the full number. Okay, you have to use the question mark at the end of the sentence. Okay, my dear student, I hope you have enjoyed the rule. We have to go the next rule. What is waiting for us? Rules 2. At the last question, we discussed about something like that. Without auxiliary, you have to remember this thing, that is without auxiliary. You have got a sentence that is affirmative sentence, but you are not watching the auxiliary verb in that sentence. You have to use this type of rule. One is present form, equal, do or don't, past form, did or didn't, verb plus is oblique es equal does oblique doesn't. If you see present form of that verb, you have to use do or don't. If you see the past form, you have to use did or didn't. Verb plus is by es, you have to use does or doesn't. Let's see an example. He plays ball. What can you see? Here the subject is he and verb is play, and here is also is with the verb play, and you have to do according to the rules that you have to use does, that is, and it is the affirmative sentence. You have to use negative rules, that is doesn't he play ball? Doesn't he play ball? Have you understood, my dear student? I hope you have understood, and you have to just know about the verb. If you see the verb to, you have to use did or didn't. Okay, now go to rules, another rules. Rules 3. If you see in the affirmative sentence, that is ever, never, you have to use ever in the interrogative. Okay, let's see an example. I never drink coffee. I never drink coffee. Here you can see the word never. You have to use ever, and this is the affirmative sentence in the negative sense, and it is also negative sentence. So you have to do the auxiliary verb, and here is no auxiliary verb. You have to take the auxiliary verb from the main verb. Drink, it is the present form of verb. For this reason, you have to use do or does. Here is no is, so you have to use do, and it is negative. For this reason, just you have to use do. Do I never, you have to use ever. Do I ever drink coffee? Have you understood, my dear student? I hope you have enjoyed and understood the rules 3. Okay, let's see another rules. Rules 4. Everybody everyone, all. If you see such type of word in the affirmative sentence at the starting of that sentence, that is everybody, everyone, all, such type of word, and you have to use the rules, that is who plus don't, doesn't, oblique didn't, plus remaining part. Rules, try to understand the rules. Who, don't, doesn't, didn't. Okay, let's see an example of that rule. Everybody loves flower. Okay, here you have to do interrogative sentence. What time? That time what will you do? You have to look on the word, that is everybody. If you see everybody, you have to use who. I wrote who, and this is affirmative sentence, and you have to use negative sense. Here is s by es with main verb. You have to use doesn't. Who doesn't love flower? flower, flower. Who doesn't love flower? Have you understood, my dear student? I hope you have enjoyed and understood this rule, and if you practice such type of rules in your notebook, I hope you will learn and understand all the things. Okay, let's see the rules 5. If you see that type of word, every plus man. If you see in the affirmative sentence, that is every plus man, the name of not man, any type of noun, especially noun. Okay, any type of noun. If you see here, that time you have to use that rules. Is there any plus noun? Is there any plus noun plus who plus don't, doesn't, or didn't plus remaining part. Okay, and the last one is question mark. Okay, is there any plus noun, that noun? Okay, plus who plus don't, doesn't, didn't, and remaining part of the given sentence. Let's see an example. Every mother loves her child. Here is a sentence for you all, that is every mother loves her child. Here you have to use such type of word. Okay, here you have to use for every, you have to use is there any. Okay, is there any, then noun. Noun is mother. Mother, then who, then that is affirmative sentence, and here is s by s with main verb. We have to use doesn't. Who doesn't, and verb 1, love her child. Who love her child, and the last one is question mark. Have you understood, my dear student? Can you see and enjoy this? I hope you have understood this, all the things what I discussed in my class. You have learned and known all the things very well, and at this moment you write down the homework that is given to you, affirmative to interrogative homework. He was very corny. We played football with friends. Last question on 3. Everybody wishes to be happy. Question on 4. I never go to Bazaar. Cox's Bazaar. I never go to Cox's Bazaar. Okay. The last one is that every man likes to be rich. Okay. Here is 5 sentences as homework for you all. You will look or understand and try to understand all the rules what I discussed. Then you will practice the homework what I written at this moment, and I hope you will enjoy it and understood all the things what I discussed in my class, and you have enjoyed very well. And if you practice this type of rules, and if you practice some example created by you, I hope you can make so many example with these rules, and if you practice you can understand and do well in your coming exam. Before finishing the class, I would like to share about COVID-19. You know that COVID-19 is serious and dangerous disease for you all, so be conscious about this disease and be attentive to your friends, your sister, brother and dear one. Okay, and pray to Allah for the betterment the people all over the world, and stay home and stay well and don't mingle with others. Thank you very much. Stay well. Allah Hafiz.